Witajcie w kolejnym odcinku kolekcji Hogwartu. Kolekcji Hogwartu. Nie. Szukamy zadań pobocznych, ale nie ma. Wow, wszystkie czyny mamy, wow. Zadania poboczne mi pomagają ogarnąć te. Ale później ogarniemy te
How nice to see you, my young friend.
ogarniemy te. Później ogarnę te hodowlę zwierząt. Manekin, okej?
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
Mam tutaj ten czaj. Tu będzie ten czaj to naukę.
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Będzie kolejne toroweum.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian.
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I appreciate you setting our earlier discussion aside for now.
Of course.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
We just need to get Anne to the catacomb and work out how to make a dark sacrifice.
Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Do you think your uncle would tell anyone at the ministry about all of this if he found out?
If he found out, I doubt he'd go to the ministry. He didn't part ways with them well, from what I understand. He won't say, but I believe his strong aversion to dark magic has something to do with his time there. Anne thinks he once decided to fight fire with fire, so to speak, and resorted to using an unforgivable curse and fight against dark wizards. At least that's what she thought she heard. When he realized what his job had led him to become, he left rather abruptly. So, I'm not sure he'd go to the ministry to report on his own family using dark magic now.
Good luck with Ominous. Until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl.
Okej.
See you soon.
Wycienu na celi. Ośmik. Tu jest quest. Ale robimy zadania poboczne. Wiecie mi to powiedzieć więcej. I to mi pomoże braty nie zbić.
Is everything all right?
Oh, bless you. Thank you for asking. I'm Betty. Betty Bugbrook. And no, everything is not all right. It's my dear friend Hazel. She's in trouble.
Hazel?
Yes. Oh, she's a unicorn. Known her for years.
Jednoroczec?
She doesn't like to leave the forest, so I visit her once a week to brush out her mane and bring her some treats. Her coat is glorious. Well, the last time I saw her, we were violently attacked by a pack of wolves. Hazel, loyal friend that she is, leapt in front to protect me, and in the process, I fear she may have been injured.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I want to help her, but she seems to have gone into hiding. Out of fear, I'd imagine. I know you Hogwarts students learn a fair bit about caring for beasts.
No, uczą.
Perhaps you could find my unicorn friend and get her somewhere safe so that she can heal.
How did you become so close with the unicorn?
It was luck, truly. I came across her when she was a little golden foal. Didn't even have a horn yet. Oh, she trusted me straight away. We'd play together for hours. Oh, I do hope she'll be all right. Unicorn hair is a valuable wand core, and I suppose losing a hair or two mightn't hurt her. But I'm terrified those poachers will want her for her blood, to keep themselves alive. And that is more than I can bear to think of.
I'll keep an eye out for your
Zobaczymy.
unicorn friend and take her to safety if I see her.
Oh, you've a good soul. I can always tell. Please, don't risk your own safety, though. I don't know precisely where she is, but I can tell you that her den is north of Hogsmeade. And although I haven't been able to brush her lately, I imagine she still has the brightest, most beautiful coat of her entire herd. Remember, you'll know her by her brilliant coat. Oh, and be warned, she's a stubborn girl.
I need to
Lecimy
look for a
mieli
unicorn with
jednorożca.
a beautifully bright coat. It sounds as if she's in trouble.
Jest. Okej, cnarte i złapię je.
You! What do you think you're doing?
Tutaj.
Hazel must be here somewhere.
Tu. Cicho to patrz, Petry truc ten. Ten i ten.
Revelio. Come on, Hazel. Arresto momentum.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm. Glacius.
No.
Levioso.
Mam.
Everything's all right now. Revelio. Revelio. Arresto momentum. No,
No.
you don't. Levioso.
Jest. Skin. Ej, ty paczkuty jedne, on mi uciekł. On mi uciekł.
Arresto momentum.
Jest. Czekaj.
Glaciers.
Jest.
I can take Hazel back to a vivarium now. I should let Madame Bugbrook know she's safe.
Mapa.
Revelio.
Mamy to. Mamy to, mamy jednorożca.
Madame Bugbrook, I found your unicorn friend Hazel.
Oh, what a relief! Is she all right? Are you all right? Do you have a safe place for her to stay?
We're both fine. And I have a safe place for her at Hogwarts.
You've a kind heart, you do. I'm relieved and thankful that you'll take care of her. I shall miss my sweet pointy pony, but I know she's safer away from the poachers. Do give her an
Dobrze.
invitation for me, won't you?
Dobrze, panie.
Take good care of Hazel now.
Mapa. Hogwartu. Sekretne życzeń.
He thinks you've made marvelous improvements here.
I mamy. Wow! Intra. Brr. No to. Jednorożec. Mówiłem ci więcej piątkopa. Piątkopo. Zacząłem trochę. Tutaj. Ten. Tu. To i to. Okej, nie? Tak. Okej. Tu. Okej. Tu. To. I to. Cztery. Jest idealne.
Revelio.
Roczynki nam wyroczły. I tutaj. I na płód. I mamy kolejne zadanie poboczne zrobione. O, tu kto chciałem pokazać nam, ok? Tu? Jest.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do.
May I ask what attracted you to astronomy?
You may. Might I assume from your inquiry that you wonder how anyone may have an interest in astronomy?
Oh, not at all, Professor. I find it intriguing and wanted to know more about your work.
Ah, that is good to hear. So often those who do not fully understand all that can be gleaned from the stars question astronomy's relevance. Misperceptions frequently arise due to the confusion of astronomy with astrology, the ridiculousness of which I shall not deign to discuss. To answer your question, it was my dear sister who first sparked my interest in stargazing. The two of us spent countless nights on our rooftops staring at the cosmos. It was one of the only subjects we could study together.
I'm not sure I follow, Professor. Why was that?
My sister is a squib. Clever, hard-working, and generous, but a squib nonetheless. The only non-magical child born to our family in generations, poor thing. Although she manages exceptionally well.
It sounds as if she's a lovely person and accomplished.
She is. And to her credit, while she was once disappointed not to attend Hogwarts, she has excelled in Muggle school. One of the first women, we suspect, to have attended Cambridge, well disguised at the time by our mother as a gentleman scholar. And as astronomy is one subject shared between the Muggle world and ours, she and I have been able to maintain that common interest. We still sneak up to a rooftop now and then to gaze upwards, courtesy of a levitation charm rather than a trellis nowadays.
Thank you for telling me about your sister, Professor.
I was glad to. It is good to be reminded of all that one can accomplish when one embraces who one is. Now off you go. I am sure you've a star chart to review somewhere.
Szopy. Patrzymy. Czy... Które nam brakuje. Ale niektóre rzeczy już mamy pookrypane w całości.
Revelio.
Tylko patrz, ta strona mnie martwi. Kotełek. Tu jest pan. Dziędoberek.
Professor, do you have time to chat?
I always have time for my students. How may I help you?
I wondered if I might ask how long you've been teaching at Hogwarts.
Well, it's been what now? 7 swift years. Time does fly because we have fun. Essential in my opinion. An eager, positive, and confident mind is the most open to knowledge, I find.
Some of the professors may not agree with your approach.
Well, each of us has our own style, I suppose. Some in the teaching field believe that hard work and dedication are the only keys to success. But they forget what drives those things. If one cannot fathom why some would expend energy on gobstones, then one is blind to the enormous power of play.
And that's why you teach the way you do.
Precisely. I strive to be the sort of professor that I would have enjoyed in school. My experience was less cheerful.
Perhaps you wouldn't be who you are without that experience.
Had I received a more traditional education, well, enough about my student days. You are here now, and it would be a shame if you didn't enjoy it.
I'll do my best, Professor. Thank you for the advice.
You are most welcome. Try to have a bit of fun today. Huh?
Znaczy, żarcie papier na krat.
Revelio.
Mapa. Tu mamy czata na Hogwarcie, wow. Trzeba było pokrytać. Okej, ale mamy się zadanami pobocznymi, bo my czaleci na drobce.
Oh, it's you! Just the person I need.
Samantha, is everything all right?
No, it's not. It's my brother William. The one I told you about after Charms class. He's been cursed. He ignored my warning and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking completely pathetic. He simply never listens.
I'm sorry, how exactly has he been cursed?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine his distress. And mine. I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he admitted himself to hospital.
I'm so sorry. That sounds like a trying situation.
I'm glad you understand. Everyone else just laughs at me as if it's a joke. No compassion at all.
Well, it is an unusual situation. How did your brother end up like this?
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. As if that were possible. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb, and poof! His feet transfigured into beets.
How awful. I can see why you're upset. He definitely needs some help.
Exactly. He may be a cape flapper, but he's still my brother. And no one deserves such a fate to last forever, especially as the result of a single brainless mistake. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were returned to its rightful place upon his sarcophagus, then I believe that William's feet may be restored. You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade, escaped a dragon, and I could tell by your work and charms that you're a skilled spellcaster.
No mam
Turning a
perky.
crest to a sarcophagus should be almost effortless for you. So, will you
Tak.
help us?
Why was Marmaduke's tomb cursed?
The curse is the result of an intense sibling rivalry between Granham Dale and his younger brother Marmaduke. Marmaduke was a famed herbologist, and Granham resented the attention that he received.
Sibling rivalry? Sounds as if it might run in the family.
But I would never intentionally curse my brother, not like Granham did. When their mother died, Marmaduke was given the prized family crest. Granham felt that as the eldest child, he should have been given it. Years later, when Marmaduke died, Granham stole it and cursed the tomb so that none in the Dale family could ever pay their respects.
How do you know it's safe? I don't want my feet to turn into beets as well.
Oh, but the curse only applies to Marmaduke's descendants, as my brother so aptly demonstrated. That's why I need your help. You're unrelated to my family, so the curse wouldn't affect you.
Why is your ancestor so well known?
He discovered the properties of several magical herbs and plants. He also uncovered numerous types of flora. The wizarding world owes him a great debt. His work not only impacted the discipline of herbology, but also potion making.
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much! You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest and place the crest on top of his sarcophagus. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for centuries, so it should be a fairly simple task.
Tylko
You'll find
palomki.
it just east of the hamlet of Brockborough. Thank you for your help. My family is indebted to you.
Mapa. A to ten, okej. I tak skrzynki stopem te
To find the
brakujące.
tomb near Brockborough and place Samantha's family crest on a sarcophagus there. Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. Revelio! Well, my feet didn't turn into beets. That's a good start.
No bardzo dobry.
Bombarda! Should have known a herbologist would use Devil's Snare. Revelio!
Tłumacz.
Incendio!
Nie.
A troll? You can't be serious. Imperial! Crucible! Defender! Incendio! Protego! Confringo! Flipendo! Bombarda!
Boom.
Defender!
Pa. Flipendo. I pomparta maksimum. Szmarki trolla. Bez oznaczenia. Dobrze, że te poboły już nie robię, bo ja do tego, że to...
Well, Marmaduke certainly left behind more than plants.
Ten... Nie, to... Kolekcję uzupełniam. Odcinek.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Bombarda.
I tutaj. I idziemy dalej. Szkoda, że to trolla ten calica, ten przeciwnik.
A sarcophagus. This must be Marmaduke. That should reverse the curse. Hopefully.
Revelio.
Okej, wracamy. Op, op, cup, cup, ja. Mogłem tędy nie iść. Mogłem iść tędy później, ale... Kto to wypeczał? Na bank nie ja. Tu. I mamy. Załatwione. Rzecz załatwioną rzecz.
Samantha will be glad to.
A co przy tym to jest jedna skrzynka, którą mi nie udało ogarnąć, ale to poprawimy się. Ale trzeba to Hogwartu. Tu i tu.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I'm happy to tell you that I returned the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus just as you asked.
I thought as much. I received word from St. Mungo's that my brother's feet are back to normal. No more beats. Oh, I cannot thank you enough. It wasn't too much trouble, I hope.
Just a measly old troll, nothing significant.
A troll? Oh dear, I'm so sorry. That's awful. No one has been in that tomb for centuries. But I can't say I'm surprised. Marmaduke seems to have been full of surprises.
Indeed he was.
Well, I suppose I should be going. I'm anxious to see my brother, who must be elated to have his feet back.
Of course. I certainly would be.
William and I are forever in your debt. Thank you again for what you did.
Totem.
And another, just another inflating charm. How many times do I have to tell you not to do this on other people?
Ja już będę kończył i wracam na kolejny odcinek i mówię pa pa.